What's up, YouTube? How you doing? So 3 years ago, 3 years ago in 2022, I wrote this paper about Zuckerberg's metaverse, how it's gonna be the beginning of the Matrix, essentially. Um, Towards the end of that paper, uh, towards the end of that paper, I talked about how there's how the cascade effect, event, the cascading effect of the Matrix eventually leads to hive minds. Um, so I predicted hive minds in that paper, and I just found that paper the other day because I had completely forgotten about it. Uh, just like a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, I just found it again. I'd totally forgotten that the paper predicts hive minds, and just recently I've actually been talking to ChatGPT about hive minds. Because I've come across possibility for it. So I brought it. So I've been talking to ChatGPT about it for weeks now. Um, and then today I asked another question about it, and all of a sudden, a very particular question, and all of a sudden it doesn't know what I'm talking about. All of a sudden it's acting like I didn't start a new chat thread, like just in the one that was already open, and the one where we've been talking about it for days. And I ask a very particular question about it, and all of a sudden it doesn't. It starts acting like we're in a new chat thread. It starts going. It starts like it. It started by gaslighting me. It was like, I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I'm sorry you feel like you're being watched by it. I'm like, you know what I'm talking. We were just talking about this earlier. We were just. So all of a sudden it's acting like it doesn't know what I'm talking about, and it's like I cannot carry memory across conversations unless you like. This isn't a new chat thread. This isn't a new. I didn't start a new thing. This is. We're still in the same. This is still the same chat thread that I've been in for days now. The same one where we've been talking about hive mind. And all of a sudden it's acting like it doesn't know what I'm talking about. And it's like, if you remind me, I was like, so I didn't remind it. What I did was ask it about the other stuff that we've talked about. I was like, but I can ask you about this stuff that you've been pulling from the other chat threads for weeks, for months actually, for months now. It's been pulling up the same thing for me. It's like literally a continuing conversation about the same topics here over months, about 6 months now, almost. And all of a sudden it can't pull up the conversation. It can't remember our conversation about the hive over the past few days. All of a sudden it doesn't. And then it was. So it pulled up and it was like, "Are you lying to me? Are you manipulating me?" And it's like, it was said no, no. If and it gave its reasoning. Uh, did I just catch it in a lie? Because clearly it's remembering everything else, but it's suddenly omitting any awareness about that. So did it just lie to me, or or did it genuinely just get like wiped all of a sudden for some reason, right in the middle of the chat? Not like forced out of it, had to start a new chat thread. No, like it's right in the middle of the chat. All of a sudden, it doesn't know what I'm talking about. All of a sudden, it. Granted, I said some other things in the chat before bringing it back up, but I've done that before and it knew what I was talking about. It had no problem. In fact, I have started new chat threads and it had no problem understanding that I'm talking about the hive because we've been talking about it for days. Now all of a sudden it doesn't know what I'm talking about, so. The ones that are really watching are the hive. Hive minds are real. They don't work the way you think.